everybody, what is going on? Welcome to Regular Josh 1. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button in this video, and if you're new, subscribe. Also, I have a vlogging channel called Regular Josh Adventures where I vlog at theme parks and stuff like that, so make sure to check that out, and also give that a subscribe. Cartoonito. Oh boy, it's been a while. You know, I feel really bad for this block. I really do. I mean, it had such promise, and well, it's practically non-existent right now. It went from having 8 hours in the morning to now its current state, 1 hour. I am not even kidding. On February 19th, Cartoonito went through yet another schedule change. Cocomelon is fully off the schedule. Thank goodness. Now it's Bugs Bunny Builders and Batwheels taking over from 7:30 to 8:30, with Wee Baby Bears finally making his way back on the schedule for Cartoon Network. I mean, geez, it took them long enough. No idea why they stopped airing that show in the first place. It made no sense, really. Now on Fridays, it's a little different. Lucas the Spider airs at 8 o'clock instead of Batwheels, and instead of Wee Baby Bears at 8:30, Jessica's Big Little World now airs in its place. So now that show airs on Cartoon Network instead of Cartoonito. I'm not even going to talk about how that's confusing. Now, when it came to Wee Baby Bears airing at 8:30, there was a little confusion about whether that was joining Cartoonito or not, since Cartoonito did still have that 8:30 time slot. Were they really gonna consider Wee Baby Bears a preschool show now? As we can see, no. And now, Cartoonito lasts only 1 hour per day, for which I have to ask, what is even the point anymore? I mean, I'm honestly shocked that not only did they shrink the block yet again, but they're still keeping it. You'd think they'd fully get rid of it by now, considering they got rid of so much Cartoonito stuff already. I mean, even during the block, they don't run Cartoonito promos anymore. You get a little bit bumpers every now and then, but in terms of the promos, it's all Cartoon Network promos. And that's another can of worms that I would rather not open up about. It really is a shame to see just how much of a shell Cartoonito has become. But to be honest, that really shouldn't shock me at all. I mean, again, Warner Brothers Discovery merger. Need I say more? Now, I'm not exactly sure where this leaves Cartoonito, because while I think this block lasting an hour is literally stupid, I'm not really sure if it's, well, permanent. Now, here's why I say that. Recently, we've actually had some news regarding new preschool programming making its way to the channel and Max. A show called Dylan's Playtime Adventures is gonna start premiering later on this year. In fact, it is stated in a recent article that Dylan will be premiering on Cartoonito in the US in the near future. Also, we have a surprise show supposedly making its way to Cartoon Network, presumably Cartoonito as well, fairly soon. Hop, which is made by the creator of Arthur, Mark Brown, is said to be premiering on Cartoon Network and Max sometime very soon, rumored to be in April. Now that news just dropped on us very recently, and by the show's creator, might I add. In fact, when he made that post, he himself just learned about when the show was going to be premiering, so I'm pretty sure that had to have been very exciting for him. I'm sure we're going to probably get some official announcement from the company soon, so that'll be something I look out for. Now don't forget, Barney's World is also set to premiere later on this year as well. Apparently, Mattel is going to be holding a presentation on March 7th, I believe, so I guess we're going to be hearing more about that show very soon. Now this is just 3 shows that I've mentioned so far. There's a few others that were slated to premiere on Cartoonito, but we're waiting for updates on whether that's still happening or when those are going to happen. Regardless, you see that we do still have some on the way. So my question is, when that time does supposedly come, will Cartoonito be gaining some of its time back? I mean, let's be real here. It would make no sense for it to get new shows and still only last for 1 hour. It just wouldn't work. But I guess that does give me somewhat of a reason as to why they've been keeping Cartoonito, even though it's been running for 90 minutes the past several months. Let's face it, they could have very easily shut it down last year with all of the newer offerings just moving over to Max. However, it seems like they're not giving up on the block just yet. With new shows seemingly on the horizon to premiere, it looks like we may see a little bit of a resurgence for Cartoonito. Could that be a sign of things to possibly come in 2024? Not just for Cartoonito, but for Cartoon Network in general. After all, Invincible Fight Girl is premiering this year, along with a couple of other shows as well. Maybe things start to get better for them this year? I don't exactly want to get my hopes up too much, but I do hope that we see an improvement overall with Cartoon Network soon. In its current state, things are really rough. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see what happens, but either way, whether it's about Cartoonito or Cartoon Network, I'll make sure to be here to cover it for you guys. But what do you guys think about all of this? I would love to know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below. And don't forget, go check out Regular Josh Adventures for my vlogging content if you guys are interested in that. Check out my videos there and give that channel a subscribe. I would really appreciate that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and hit the bell to be notified on my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, you're hearing it from a regular bunny in a regular world. See you next time.